Hey everyone, Pure Station here. Just thought I would post a quick update video on my orthodontic treatment progress. I'm just actually waiting right now to go to my appointment. So this would be appointment number two, um, of many appointments, I'm sure, to basically go to change my upper arch wire here on my teeth, bond the rearmost brackets on my upper molars, as well as bond all the lower teeth, to sort of complete the process. Now, that's what I understand is going to be happening today. Um, I have no idea if there's going to be any tooth shaving of my bottom teeth to create gaps in between my teeth so that they can close the lower jaw a bit to create more room. But basically, I was just told on the phone that this is what they were going to do, and so this is why I'm here. So just to give you a quick rundown, I've had braces for just over a month now. I believe it's 34 days now that I've had them in. And so for the most part, it hasn't been too bad. Remember, my teeth were pretty straight to begin with, and this is my third round as an adult with braces. So everything I've experienced so far isn't anything new. um, I think after I did my day 2 update video on my channel, I started noticing some changes in my teeth, of course, and my bite that I thought was okay really started shifting around, and of course my molars and everything don't line up anymore. In fact, I even tried putting on my lower Essex retainer that I still have, and that doesn't even fit. So clearly, even though my bottom teeth don't have braces, it's shifting around because my bite is changing. So as you can see right now, I think the first video I had, my arch wire kind of had this curvature in this region right here. And as you can see, after a month, everything is moved in and sort of aligned back with the shape of the arch wire. Take a good look at my teeth. This is what they look like. I don't even know. Actually, they line out pretty good. My bite here on the side feels kind of weird. It's actually off. It feels like my teeth are offset now. Which I don't know if that's supposed to be expected or not. So when they're installing braces, you guys may have recalled seeing my first video or watching other people's videos that most orthodontists, they use a thing called a chip or a cheek or a lip retractor that basically stretches your mouth wide open so that your orthodontist has full access to your teeth. And so one of the mistakes I made the very first time going for my appointment was that I went in with lips that didn't have any lip balm, and they were kind of dry. So when they put in these lip retractors in, it was like stretching my chapped lips, which I swear it hurt for one, but it was probably started bleeding a little bit. So before I go in, I'm going to put in copious amounts of chap or lip balm on my lips, as well as spraying it just slightly beyond the perimeter of my lips so that it acts as a lubricant for those cheek retractors to sort of slide around your face and not cause any pain. So just a little tip there before you go and get your braces put on. So I'm not going to say too much here. Let's go ahead and watch the entire bonding process all over again, and I'll give you guys an update after I get the brackets installed. I also forgot to mention, guys, that before you apply that lip balm on, that you might want to give your teeth a good flossing as well as a brushing before your appointment. I don't think any of the hygienists or your orthodontist wants to see what you had for lunch or dinner. So again, another quick tip to make your life a little more pleasant. All right, guys. So I just finished my appointment about 20 minutes ago, and I just got home. Um, and so the appointment, for the most part, went as expected. They put all the lower braces on. You see, all the way to the back. And then they even bonded the last molars on my upper arch that they didn't do last time. However, there was a little bit of a mishap where on the right side up here, I got a little bit of saliva on the tooth, and I guess orthodontists didn't see it. And then when they were installing the wire, that very last molar bracket popped off. And so, of course, time is money, and there were a whole bunch of patients behind me. So my orthodontist simply said, no worries, it's just used for anchorage or anchoring purposes. So they're just going to bond it 2 months from now. So, but what I was surprised about was on this appointment, was it gave me elastics. So they're class 3 elastics. They use 3M Unitech ones, and this one's Bill 4-ounce ones. And so these elastics, I guess, they are supposed to hook on that very last hook back there to the very front, and that's why that back bracket had to be on that molar, so that it provided some anchoring, so that you're not pulling down on the molar and making it all crooked. So on this side here, because there's no bracket at the very back, if I were to put that elastic on the last hook, then, well, guess what? There's nothing holding the very end of the arch wire, and therefore your teeth will shift. So no big deal. They just moved it ahead one hook, and this is going to be a very long, drawn-out process anyways. So I'm not going to lose sleep over it. As far as how things feel, my mouth definitely feels a lot fuller, and I'm having a little bit of difficulty saying my F's, and of course the elastics. Even though I had way more the first and second round of orthodontic treatment years ago, that these ones feel really tight, and well, there's quite a bit of pressure in my mouth right now. They're still using like the round flexible wires. You can see here. So they're not overly rigid. I could still actually feel the wires flexing a bit. But what was neat actually was when they were bonding the lower brackets, that every bracket from the factory actually comes with a little bit of a paint marker, and I'm assuming that's to identify where the bracket is supposed to go. And so if you actually look at one of my incisors, I noticed that it's actually crooked, like it's twisted. And so I thought that was really neat, because I never thought that this incisor was actually crooked, but apparently it's got a bit of tilt to it, and so therefore they bond the bracket on such that the wire will eventually force the tooth to go back a certain direction. So that was a bit different, but overall I haven't felt any aching yet, just a bit of irritation, and again my mouth just feels super full from all the extra hardware that they just put in. I've got to basically go with this set for the next 2 months, and I have to wear my elastics full time, only taking them out for brushing my teeth and when I'm eating. I was told that the average lifespan of them is anywhere between 4 and 5 hours typical before they start to stretch out from just being in your mouth, and then with your mouth moving when you're speaking, that they lose their tension relatively quickly. They are latex based. I don't have any latex allergies, thank goodness, so we're just going to see how things progress over the next few days. Anyways, there's an update, guys. I hope to give you guys another video maybe in about a month's time. See ya.